damn it!
You're still whining. Stop whining.
That
and
is
just
a
make an
product.
argument.
Dude, I'll smack your fat ass.
So you're gonna attack.
Okay,
You're gonna
all
attack.
right, all right.
True wealth is a rejection of materialism. As Christ said himself, "What good does it benefit a man to gain the entire world at the cost of his soul?"
Hello and welcome. This is a great one to get into. In this clip, what you'll see is the clash of two worldviews. A worldview that perhaps was once held not that long ago, and we see in this small snippet of how the culture has shifted and gone away from the Christian idea of success to a different idea of what success is.
How do you define success?
My definition of success is across the board. If you're not ripped, if you're not rich, if you ain't rare, if you don't stand out, if you ain't across the board successful, it doesn't mean f***ing shit to me. If you got straight tits and you're in your Rolls Royce, you look like a fucking clown to me. I'm just laughing at your dumb fucking ass. But this is the whole fucking point. You have a weakness. Change it, motherfucker. How the fuck are you going to lead people if you don't realize your weakness is their way out? They're not going to listen to you. You're sitting there possessing shit that they don't want to have.
So it seems like success for this guy is having muscles and money and girls. It's almost like a teenager's mind in a man's body. It seems like he's not matured or had any sort of life lesson. We have created this false version of what an alpha male is or what true masculinity is. And in part, that is because we have starved men of feeling that they can show any sense of masculinity. And for some men, the pendulum swung the other way. And they have created a false version of what it means to be masculine.
And that's the worst thing about these motherfuckers. They try to give you relationship advice. You got a borderline Miami 2. That's like a fucking Mississippi 6. Don't give me relationship advice to my 10 when you got a 2, motherfucker. Shut up. But this is the whole thing. People don't think I'm going to put the measuring stick to their motherfucking face. They better just watch what they say around a motherfucker who's beating them in every area. You better have a bad bitch. You better be ripped. You better fucking be rolling some sick shit. That's what I like. I grew up hustling. There has to be rims on my goddamn Phantom. Go out front. That ain't normal Phantom. That's a Mansory Phantom. I don't have the normal shit. F that. Chicks got upgrades. Done.
Well said, Wes. God damn, with the fire.
It seems like for him, everything that he's measuring his success by has to be very tangible. It's got to be seen. It's got to be something that others can see. There's no sense of success can be something that actually is within myself that others don't see. It's about muscles and what his girl looks like and what he looks like and how much money he has in comparison to others, and everything can be measured. It seems like most of the panel seem to like this, agree, until the Christian is asked what his view of success is.
My definition of success is having a family, having children, and being part of the apparatus of the world. And true wealth is a rejection of materialism. As Christ said himself, "What good does it benefit a man to gain the entire world at the cost of his soul?" It's okay to have materialism. It's not against Christian ethics to become rich, become wealthy. But I just think it's all beside the point, ultimately.
I think that's really an important distinction to make, that it's not wrong. Christianity does not teach that it's wrong to have money. You have many examples throughout the Bible of very wealthy, godly people, Abraham being one that comes to mind. But at other times, you have things like Jesus saying to the rich young ruler, sell everything you have. The difference there, though, is what Andrew has pointed out. If you start to use it as the measurement of success, if you start to think that that is what life is about, that is when Christ says, sell all of your possessions to the poor and then follow me. You can have nothing to do with me until you sell all your possessions. The reason he says that to that man is because his heart is in the wrong place.
You're trying to go for a single thing, and it's to achieve something greater than
money?
the person.
Does he have money?
No.
Do you have money?
No, I don't have.
How much
I
money
don't
do you
have.
have?
I don't
Does he
have money. But here's the thing. Why is money valuable?
Do you have money?
What is money valuable for?
I'm just asking. Do you have money?
I just said no. I'm broke. I'm a nobody.
No, but really, you are?
Yeah.
Is he really broke?
Yeah.
I just want to know. I have to know.
No, I'm not. I'm not one of these rich guys. I don't have a Bugatti. I don't have a Lambo. I don't have a
just
Ferrari.
really have to know. Like, how much money you got?
Probably the $5 in my pocket. Not much more.
Can anyone answer for the guy?
Why do they think I'm kidding? I have a family. I take care of an entire family. That takes a lot
He's
of
doing
money.
all right. He's doing all right.
This is the thing, you guys. If you ain't fit, you can't say it's not all about being in good shape.
Why not?
If you don't have money, you can't say it's not all about money.
Yeah, why
But
not?
if he does have money, he can say that.
If you've ever seen the Whatever podcast, Andrew Wilson is part of that podcast, and he himself is very brutal in the way that he debates people. And so it's interesting to see the shoe on the other foot here and how he reacts to it.
Why not? Why can't you say it? Why must you have the thing before you hang on, Let me ask the question.
Because hypothetical is hypocritical.
Let me ask the question.
Hypothetical is hypocritical.
How do you even know what I was going to say before I've even been allowed to ask the question?
I know what you're going to say.
Then what was I going to say?
You're going to say, why can't you ask the question?
Okay, so that's not what I was going to say. What I was going to say is, how in the world can you create a standard that it's inappropriate to ask somebody, how come if I don't have X thing, because I don't value X thing, does that mean X thing is actually valuable?
You've never experienced it, so you can't speak about it.
You think that I haven't experienced wealth? Even poor people.
I was asking if you did.
Even poor people experience days of wealth.
I was asking if you did. I don't know who you are.
But even poor people experience days of wealth. And so the thing is
no, definitely not. Definitely not.
Definitely so.
Not.
Definitely so.
I've lived the lowest lows and the highest highs.
Well, what's the distinction? After you make X amount, hundreds of thousands of dollars, if you look at these studies done on this, it does not.
I don't fit no fucking studies.
It does not hugely improve a person's life.
His worldview has been challenged because he places all of his value in the things that he has. And so for Andrew to say it's not about that is challenging the value that he believes he brings, the lie that he's created within himself. And so he's now having to defend it very strongly.
Are you proud of who the you are?
Why
well, look at, are you proud? If you look in the mirror, would you guys say this motherfucker's proud of who the he is? That's a bag of trash, dude. Pull your fucking shirt off. Tell me you're fucking proud of yourself.
Because I've been to fucking prison?
Jesus Christ,
because
look
I've been
at
to
you,
prison?
Bro. You got 10-inch arms and tits. Men don't have tits.
No, they go to prison.
Get your ass beat in front of
everybody.
everybody.
That's better? You think that that's better?
Let's let him give his definition of success.
Anyway, back to where I was at.
Boobs.
Yeah. Okay. Prison. But anyway, if you want to follow the successful mantra of a man who tells you he was reformed from prison, understand why they might have gone there to begin with. And yes, I do think that a rejection of materialism is something missing in society, and I do think that true wealth is the family, being able to go home and look your family in the face and know that you're doing everything you can to support them. That's
and then
what
when
I think
you go to the beach with your family, they're like, there's my stud dad right there standing there. My dad's a superhero. Look what he brought to the table. Look how hard this guy works. He came from nothing to this.
Yeah.
He's, God damn it.
There is a sliver of truth in the fact that you can be proud when you put a lot of output into something, when you put energy into something and there's achievement, that we should be able to be proud of that. But where he's completely wrong is his narrow version of success is measured by how you look or how much money you have. This is where the alpha male's whole argument falls down, because he is deciding where the line of wealth and not wealth is. Because if he's being honest, everyone who's sitting on that panel is wealthier than most people in the world. Just because of the country that they sit in, because they're Westerners. You know, that'd be a great thing to put to him. Are you saying that basically if you're born in the West, you instantly are successful, and if you're not, then the likelihood is you're not going to be successful?
You're still whining. Stop whining and just make an argument.
I'll smack your fat ass.
So you're going to attack? You're going to attack me?
All right. Nobody's.
Do you usually attack armed men in Florida?
Look at your goddamn self.
Okay,
I've never seen such a pathetic mother.
Okay, well,
let's chill out a little bit, man. A little bit.
This is not what men look like.
Let's let him
what do they
finish
look
his
like?
point.
Fucking shit.
What do they look like? Bald prisoners?
Fuck.
Is that what they look like?
This is the problem in society. Is people like this think they could talk to someone like me like that. They really think they can. He knows he wouldn't do about it, and that's the problem.
I mean, you're the one who got hostile for having a difference of opinion.
Dude, check it out. You started coming at me about some other shit. Jesus Christ, men don't have tits. We can agree on that. Physically.
Men usually have hair. We can agree on that, too.
He has crossed over gender barriers.
If you're not contributing to a moral society and you're only contributing to a consumerist society, a materialistic society, that's the only thing you're going to worship. And tons of people worship material things and flash it around, but it's vacant. It's spiritually vacant.
The craziest thing is, if you looked at the people who are supposedly materialistic, We've helped more people than these guys who claim
Why is
helping.
helping? What is? Why
We've
is helping?
actually
Wait.
changed more
Why is
lives.
helping important to you?
I mean, because I know what it's like to be at the bottom.
So okay. So, are you helping someone if you give them an expensive watch?
Why do you think we just do that? You must not know who you're talking
I asked you a
to.
question. You didn't answer it.
I give them the habits to build themselves.
What did I
into
ask
something.
you though?
Said, am I helping them if I give them an expensive watch? I give them habits, a mindset.
So the
I
answer
teach
is
them
no.
how to operate.
So if you give them,
But you guys are assuming we're
Just
only
answer-
doing
no, no.
stuff about materialism.
Can a man answer a direct question?
Jesus Christ. These Karens.
The answer
are
is
tough as
no.
fuck. These fucking Karens.
Go ahead,
dude.
buddy.
How the did these guys even get up here? Why would you bring me here with people like
You
this?
didn't answer the question.
Dude, fucking shit.
We got different of opinion here. Okay, go ahead, Miguel.
This is why they split it like this. I'm sorry you got put over there.
No, I know,
You don't really fit over there. We need some other little fucking lame douche over there.
Oh man.
I'll
Come
still
on,
answer
man.
the question. Is giving someone an expensive watch?
Would any of you guys really hang out with these guys?
This is not an argument.
like Jesus Christ.
They're skilled. They're skilled at some
you.
things.
Whoever fucking said
Hang
that.
on. That bass
Kick
guy
you
right
in
there
your
just said, hell
face,
yes,
little
shut up. That's fucking hilarious. You're awesome.
Go ahead, man. Sorry.
The whole crowd says, yeah, we'd hang out with them.
Different
Yeah,
guys on the
this is
panel.
why most people don't invite me
Guys,
places.
Different guys
Yeah,
on the
we
panel.
can tell.
Have different.
What good is it to gain all these things if you lose your soul? There's something greater, there's something bigger than just the things that we can materially achieve here on earth. And so let's be clear, in a short video, this is not what success is. This is definitely not what Christianity would affirm. There's also nothing wrong with being a Christian and working out and having skills with your hands and being able to achieve things and having money. But the whole basis for all that stuff is for a purpose. They're not ends in themselves. They're not so that you reflect glory back on yourself. That's what this alpha male's doing. He's doing all that stuff so that he can get value. In God's eyes, we have the ultimate value. And so from that, we should be striving to achieve as much as we can. And when we do that, to give it back to God's glory. A true man is someone who is sacrificial, is someone that has these things and yet lays it all down for the greater good, lays it down for the glory of God and for the purpose of building others up. I hope that you enjoyed that. You've been watching MrPriest. I'll be bringing out some new content very soon, but in the meantime, the Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine upon you and give you his peace.